What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing some goodies for the 1971 240Z. Here I have a coilover kit from Silvermine Motors. The coilover kit, it has 32-way adjustable monotube shocks. You can adjust the ride height as low as 1 to 3 inches. It has adjustable spring preload. It also has these camber plates right here that you can adjust back and forth, and this is the shock. This is how you just turn it this way for soft and this way for hard, like that. We also have the adjustable lower control arms and also the adjustable tension control rods. The tension control rods will allow me to adjust the caster on the car, and also the lower control arms are going to allow me to adjust the track width of the car and also the camber.
Prince the producer.
Side by side of the lower control arms and the tension control rods. You can see how they look a lot beefier and they're fully adjustable. So now I'll be able to adjust the track width, also the camber, and with the TC rods I'll be able to adjust the caster. And the bump steer spacers are in the middle, and that's for lowered cars. If you're going to lower more than 1 inch, you should have those to correct the angle of the lower control arm and the tie rod. If you lower your Z and you start to feel more of a jerky feeling when you're going on an uneven pavement on a lowered Z, that's probably because your geometry is off. So the bump steer spacers are going to fix that. I'm currently having that same jerky feeling, so I'm going to install these bump steer spacers and, won't have that problem anymore. Got the modified knuckles welded, and now everything's just going to be reinstalled. Needed to get some extended bolts that will go through the ball joint through the lower control arm. Since these lower control arms are just so beefy and thick compared to the stock ones, I had to get these longer extended bolts. As you can see, they get about 1 inch shorter, and they get 1.5 inches longer than the stock lower control arm. They get 1.5 inches longer than stock. So I've got the coilovers installed, and I'm making a little camber adjustment. So this is how it looks. Basically, I dropped down this top hat area, and now I can access these and tighten it to, change the camber. We're about to cut off the shock tubes and install the coilovers. So we're able to cut the shock tube off without taking off the axle. As you can see, we're cutting the shock tubes at 2 inches, maximum 2 1/4 inches. Okay, so we're all done installing the coilovers. Everything was super easy, even easier than the front. You can see where we cut and weld it right there. Got the new control arms and camber plates. Went to get the alignment, have 1.5 degrees of negative camber all 4 corners. Car handles amazing. I got the ride height where I like it, so it never bottoms out or never hits anything. And yeah, the car is really handling a lot better. So smooth. Right now I have it on the smoothest setting. I think just 5 clicks from the softest in the rear, and same thing for the front. And it's the best feeling suspension I've ever had on any of my 6 S30s. Prior to this, I had the Eibach lowering springs with Tokiko HP suspension shocks, and it was really bad. The front was always, the springs were binding, and the rear would always bottom out. So this coilover kit feels stiff but smooth and hugs the corners amazing. So happy with it. Also want to give a quick shout out to the local firemen and Department of Transportation. These roads were all recently on fire, and you know, the Woolsey fire spread, burnt almost 100,000 acres of land, and just about a week later all the roads are reopened, all the rocks are moved to the side of the road. So thank you guys, really appreciate you making my area beautiful. Even though it's all burnt, it's still beautiful. Yeah, 2 weeks after the fire. This is the Malibu fire. 400 homes were burnt. A lot of homes in this area are really beautiful and expensive. Look at that beauty. Oh.
So amazing, guys.